So hi, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Xiamen and I'm 19 years old and I'm from IBU. Okay.
Okay. So what is the first social media that you use?
Facebook maybe I think.
And when was it?
When I was 12 years old. Yeah.
Okay, so long ago. Okay. So do you think you are an active user?
Yes, definitely yes.
So how long will you spend on social media in one day?
Like maybe 3 to 6 hours I think. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So do you think by deleting social media it will affect your daily life?
Yes, definitely yes.
Why?
Because I like to share my story, so I will like taking pictures and share it to my story. So definitely yes,
So it sounds like you can't live without social media, right?
yes, yes.
So just now between WhatsApp and WeChat, you choose WeChat, right?
Yeah.
Why do you choose WeChat than WhatsApp?
Because WeChat is more useful than WhatsApp because WeChat have like moment that can like let us share our like stories or those posts. So useful than WhatsApp.
So do you find it's useful in your studies?
Yes,
How useful is it is?
I can contact with my friend with WeChat. Yeah.
Okay, the last questions that I want to ask. If you have a chance to delete a social media on your mobile phones, what social media will you delete?
Definitely is WhatsApp
Why?
because like in uni most of the people contact like each other like using WhatsApp to like give out orders, assignment, all that. So definitely it's WhatsApp lah. If I delete WhatsApp, then I can't get any message from them.
Oh, okay.
Then I don't need to do the assignment, and yeah. That's all.
Okay. I think that's all for today. Thank you. Hi, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Xiamen. I'm 18 now, and my major is marine biotechnology.
So, do you remember what is the first social media that you used?
Yes, it's QQ.
And what year is that?
Why?
What year?
Okay, I think it's when I was 11 years old, I think.
So, do you think you are an active user in social media?
Yes, I think I was quite an active user.
How long did you spend on social media?
On social media, I think maybe 3 hours a day. Yeah.
So, do you think that by deleting social media, it will affect your daily life?
Yeah, it will take up a lot of time, and it also works on changing my mind and my attitude toward something.
So, do you think you can live without social media?
I don't think I can.
Okay, so just now you have vote between Facebook and Weibo, right? So you choose Weibo. Why do you choose Weibo?
Because in China, Facebook need VPN and it's very troublesome. So Weibo is much more local in China. So I have been used Weibo more longer time, and
How long do you use Weibo?
about 5 years I think. Yeah.
So why do you choose? Why do you use Weibo?
Because some of friend is using it, I just want to use it to look how good it is.
What type of content did you usually see on Weibo?
Some about news about China and some about knowledge. Yeah, that's all. Okay.
So what impact do you think that Weibo actually wants to bring to the audience?
What? Can you repeat that?
Okay. What impact do you think that Weibo wants to bring to the audience?
Audience? Yes, I think it will affect many people's opinions because some heated heated things people are discussing, and they will shape their attitude toward other things.
So last questions. If you have a chance to delete a social media on your mobile phones, what social media will you choose?
Facebook, I think,
Why?
because I seldom use it. Yeah, just.
So you use Facebook only in Malaysia.
Yeah, okay, only here.
Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Chihi Sang. I'm 17 years old. I'm a TCM student, Chinese medicine, and what else?
Intake.
Oh, I came to this school this September.
Okay. Do you remember the first ever social media that you used?
The first social media I used was Facebook.
And when was it?
It was when I think I was 12 years old.
So, do you think you are an active user in social media?
I don't think I'm as active. I don't think I'm as active as my other friends because I have a time limit on my phone that limits my social media to only 30 minutes a day.
So, you usually use social media for 30 minutes for a day?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you think by deleting social media will affect your daily life?
Yes, because it's a major part of how I de-stress because academics are very stressful and this is one of the ways I relieve my stress.
So, do you think you can live without social media?
Yes, I can live without social media.
Okay, so between Facebook and Weibo, you choose Weibo, right? Why do you choose Weibo?
I chose Weibo because I've been scrolling on Facebook for years and it's been very boring now because it's been so long. So I'm trying to switch up some content, so I chose Weibo because I had some Chinese friends who introduced the app to me. So yes, Weibo.
So usually what type of content do you read on the Weibo?
Sometimes I would watch, I think, cuts from dramas or jokes or picture taking skills, stuff like that, videos and yeah, anime, I guess, stuff like that.
So what impact do you think that Weibo tries to bring to the audience?
I think all social media are trying to bring what the audience wants to see to them, and Weibo is doing the same thing. They try to generate the content that you want to see and bring it to your screen.
So what kind of uniqueness do you see on Weibo?
I think on Weibo, I just like the whole design in Weibo compared to Facebook because it's just the blue and white is just very retro now. So switching it up to red and yellow, I guess. Weibo, yeah.
So the last questions, if you have a chance to delete social media apps on your mobile phones, what social media apps will you choose to delete?
I would delete Snapchat because I don't ever use it anymore. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's all for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So, hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Phua Yao Leong. I'm 19 years old and I'm studying international business.
So, do you remember what is the first social media that you used?
I think it was Facebook in the beginning, and then I changed to other social media websites.
Do you remember when is it?
Oh, I think it was like standard 6, somewhere around there.
So, do you think you are an active user in social media?
Oh yes, indeed, very much. I use it a lot in class as well.
So, so how long do you use in a day?
I think around 5 to 6 hours accumulated lah.
So, do you think by deleting social media apps, it will affect your daily life?
Yes, I wouldn't know what to do in the 5 to 6 hours of the day.
So, do you think you can live without social media?
It'd be hard, but it's worth a try.
Okay. So, just now, between Instagram and Douyin, you have vote for Instagram, right? Why do you choose Instagram?
Cause mainly I don't use Douyin. I use Instagram only. So yeah.
So, what the main purpose you use Instagram actually?
To look at the updates of my friends and their life in their stories.
So, usually, what type of content do you see in the Instagram?
My Instagram is mostly gaming and stuff and shoes, sports stuff like that.
So, what type of impact do you think that Instagram wants to bring to the audience?
I think it's mostly like to let people know about this thing, let people know about this thing, that thing, the new things lah.
So, there is a recent news about Instagram will hide the amount of likes. So, what is your opinion toward that?
I don't think that's a really moral way to do it, cause like if the content creator posts something, it's their right to know how many people like or dislike their photos. So I don't think Instagram should do something like that.
So, can you name me one of your favorite user in Instagram?
One of my favorite, I think NBA, cause I play basketball and I like basketball news.
So there's a lot of pronouncer like influencer, Instagrammer. So what do you think about that? Do you think it's bad idea or a good idea?
No, I don't think it's a bad idea. It gives the world another job. Like, even though you may not be good at like normal jobs, but if you're good at like advertising things, yeah, you might as well be a influencer in Instagram. It works as well.
So last question: if you have a chance to delete a social media in your phone, what social media apps will you delete?
I think it should be Instagram because I've been using it way too much. So by reducing that, maybe I can focus more in class and do more things other than being on Instagram as well.
I think that's all for today. Okay, thank you. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Hoi Heng and I'm currently taking chemical engineering.
So do you remember what is the first social media app that you use?
I think it's MSN, which I used 10 years ago.
What purpose do you use for it?
Nudging people, interacting with my friends.
So do you think you are an active user?
Yeah, I think so because I almost use social media for at least 2 to 3 hours every day.
So do you think by deleting social media will affect your daily life?
If delete one of them, I think it's still okay because we have a lot of social media apps to use other apart from the one we delete.
So do you think by deleting all the social media you can live?
If all, I think cannot because if I don't play games, at least I still need social media apps for like entertaining purpose.
So WeChat and WhatsApp, you choose WeChat, right?
Yeah.
So what is the purpose you choose WeChat?
Because I think WeChat is it provides more function and it's more easier to be used. And I use WeChat for interacting purpose, but for academic and working purpose, I use WhatsApp more because it seems like WhatsApp is more professional.
So which part of functions did you like the most in WeChat?
For WeChat, the video, the voice, the video and the video. It's like it provides video, right? It doesn't download to your phone storage.
So what impact do you think WeChat wants to bring to their audience?
Brings convenience as we just need Wi-Fi, but it does not cost our mobile credits to interact with others and very fast.
So last question: if you have a chance to delete social media apps in your mobile phones, which social media apps will you choose?
I think Weibo
Why?
because I seldom use it because Facebook, Instagram, WeChat and WhatsApp I really need help.
So why do you download it if you rarely use it?
Just used to follow some stars from China and etc.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. So hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Cassie, and then I study in software engineering. And what do you want? I'm 21 this year.
Okay, so do you remember the first ever social media apps that you download?
Should be MSN
What year is that?
when I was standard 4. Yeah, around standard 4.
So a long time ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a long time ago.
Okay, do you think you are an active user in social media?
Quite active, yeah.
So how long will you spend on social media for a day?
For a day, maybe 2 hours,
2 hours.
plus minus lah. Yeah.
So do you think by deleting social media it will affect your daily life?
Not to say affect, but it will reduce my entertainment. Yeah.
So do you think that you can live without social media?
If it's only about social media, I think that's not a problem. Yeah.
Okay. So just now between WeChat and WhatsApp, you has choose WhatsApp, right? Why do you choose WhatsApp?
Basically, it's actually I have more contacts on WhatsApp, so WeChat is the one that I seldom use actually. And then I like one feature about WhatsApp is it can see people which are seen and not seen. Yeah, WeChat cannot see. I feel so uncomfortable. Yeah,
So do you think it useful in your studies?
quite useful. Yeah, you can view back all the files that they sent or the links through WhatsApp. Yeah.
Okay. So what impact do you think that actually WhatsApp wants to bring to the audience?
Maybe just to make people more convenient in communicating and also sending all the medias. Yeah.
So the last questions, if you have a chance to delete your one of your social media in your mobile phones, what social media will you delete?
I think I will consider deleting Weibo.
Why?
It is the least used social media in my phone.
So why do you download it when you know you are rarely used it?
I downloaded it at first because I was following China's star. Yeah, and then all the China stars have all Weibo, so I was following that. But then now I have less passion in that, so I seldom use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's all for today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Introduce yourself.
My name is Joshua Neng, and I am a new energy science student.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Okay. So do you remember the first ever social media account that you own?
Yeah, I remember like back then when I was like around 12 or 11, I used my first Facebook account. Yeah.
So do you think you are an active user on social media?
Right now, the one I actively use is WhatsApp and WeChat.
So how long will you spend on social media in a day?
About maybe 4 hours. Yeah. 4 hours.
So do you think by deleting social media it will affect your daily life?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that I cannot contact immediately, and there's harder ways to meet up. And when group assignments all this, it's also harder to get the unity that is needed lah.
So do you think you can live without social media?
I don't think I can.
So between WhatsApp and WeChat, you choose WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
Why do you choose WhatsApp?
Because as a Malaysian, most of the people here are more used to WhatsApp, since most of my friends use WhatsApp, so might as well use it.
So do you think it is useful on your studies?
Studies, yes, of course. Because when there's problems at time, we can talk to each other about the problems in studies, and also some lecturers may use WhatsApp groups to help more interactions with their students. So it can be a platform to help everyone in their studies.
So what you like the most on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp is the ability to easily message, and sometimes if needed some more time and conversation, then can video call also, see each other.
So, what impact do you think that WhatsApp wants to bring to the audience?
I think WhatsApp is a very good way for you to communicate efficiently, though that you need to know when's the time that you can use WhatsApp, when's the time that you should meet up face to face, because looking at the screen all day is not a good thing.
So, last question: if you have a chance to delete a social media apps on your mobile phones, what social media will you delete?
Delete Facebook.
Why?
I don't use it often anymore.
Oh, okay. So I think that's all for today. Thank you. So hi, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Angelina. I'm 19 years old and I'm an IBA student,
Where are you from?
Indonesia.
Okay. So do you remember when is the first you use social media?
Around 2005,
And what social media is it?
MySpace.
MySpace. Okay. So do you think you are an active user in social media?
Yes.
So how long will you spend on social media in a day?
To be honest, 20 plus hours, so more than 6 hours.
6 hours. Okay. So do you think by deleting social media apps it will affect your daily life?
Yes. It makes me procrastinate too much.
Okay. So do you think you can live without social media?
Yeah, I still can't
can
live
live.
without social media.
So just now between TikTok and Instagram, you choose Instagram, right?
Yes.
Why do you choose Instagram?
Because in my country there are a lot of kids who use TikTok and make bad kind of videos. That's why the app is right now banned in my country. People cannot use it anymore. So yeah, that's why I prefer Instagram.
So what do you think? What is your main purpose you use Instagram?
At first it was to post pictures, but now it's mainly just to see others post pictures to find entertainment.
So usually, what type of content do you read on Instagram?
Probably memes, quotes, funny stuff like that.
So can you name one of your favorite user in Instagram?
Probably Elon Musk,
Why?
because he is this big rich guy, the founder of Tesla, but he posts funny memes unlike other rich guys who post motivational quotes.
So recently, there is a news regarding Instagram will hide the amount of likes to be seen by others. So what is your opinion toward this issue?
I think it's good because honestly my friends all bought likes for their pics and it costs them too much money and it's bad. So I think it's good. It makes people post more without having to think about how many likes will I get.
Okay, so there's a lot of stuff pronouncer like Instagrammer, YouTuber. So what do you think about them?
I think they are overrated. Sure, they are kind people and some of them are trying to give a good message, but some of them are not, like Logan Paul.
So last questions. If you have a chance to delete social media apps on your mobile phones, what social media apps will you delete?
SFM.
So what kind of social media apps is it?
It's an app where you can get questions from people anonymously. So it was big back then, but now there's nobody who uses it anymore. So I might delete that.
Okay. So I think that's all for today. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, can you introduce yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Liu Meiyu and I'm from accounting, currently taking the third year in this campus.
Okay. Do you remember what is the first social media that you used?
Actually, it's QQ.
QQ.
Yeah.
Okay. And what year is that?
From at a very young age, it's about I'm at primary school.
Wow.
Yeah, we more use of the QQ as the communication and post something, or just post store the photos. Yeah, so we also form the group for the classroom communication. Yeah, that kind of things.
Okay. So do you think you are a active user?
Active user. As for my student life, before the college university student, actually I start in the school, and the school do not allow us to bring the phones to the campus, and the study load is very heavy, so we also do not use that one. And we also do not need to search something in the internet, because we just follow the book and just do the exercise more.
Okay. So in nowadays, how long do you think you spend on social media?
You mean the frequency for one day or
1 day for one.
Actually, I'm not that kind of person that who always use that, because my friends do not like to chat, and we are more of calling each other if we got the emergency. And actually, my friend do not. It's not that kind of person that will post something, or you just press the add, like, or other things. They are more focused on the study for my interest of group. So actually it's 2 hours for all the application. Yeah.
For all.
Yeah.
So do you think you can live without social media?
Yeah, I can. I think I can.
You can.
Yeah, because without the social media, we also got. I like to watch the movies or videos, so I'm not that kind of person who likes to chat with someone through the application. I think it's a waste of time.
Okay. So just now you have vote Instagram and Douyin. You have vote Douyin, right?
Yeah.
So what is the main purpose you use Douyin?
For fun.
For fun.
Yeah, because doing the video is very short, so I won't just spend a lot of time on something. So I can just see some videos, and then I just close the phone, and then I can just concentrate more on my real life. Yeah.
So what kind of content do you like?
Actually, before my sleep, I will just watch the video about the briefing the movies, because the movie will just last for 2 hours, but they will just cut it into 2 minutes. But it's a very brief one, so I can just watch the movies, just follow my interests.
So what do you think that actually Douyin want to bring to their audience?
Actually, as Douyin is also made by a company, they want to just earn the money and want to spread the reputation. Actually, what they bring us is actually the fun, and we can discover so many people who is talent in some area, just like Li Jiaqi, who is a very popular salesperson. Okay, I can see that in China, who can just sell millions of lipstick and other kind of thing. Also, what he bought is about 10,000 yuan or over 10,000. Also, just bring a lot of luxury goods. Yeah.
So do you think like Li Jiaqi, that's this kind of person like influencer, they are involved in internet? Do you think it's good or bad?
Involved in the internet, I think it depends, because in Douyin there are also some teachers or some other people who just taught the English study, and also just like the movie briefing, this kind of things is great. And for some other things who the behavior is so strange or curious, actually I won't just look through that kind of thing. Yeah.
So can you name me one of your favorite user in Douyin?
Actually, I will look more on the movie. So that one is 千条书. Yeah, but as for the fashion or makeup things, I will just refer back to Li Jiaqi. But some other things, just how to just dress yourself, how to make up, and how to just take care of your skin. So many just actors but I won't just focus on one. Yeah.
So last questions. If you have a chance to delete a social media apps, what social media apps will you delete on your mobile phone?
It must be the one that I seldom use. When I come back to China, maybe the Facebook, Instagram I cannot use anymore. Of course, I will delete. Why will it just occupy my memory? And if I am in China, maybe. Weibo, maybe.
Weibo.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah. Weibo is always talking about. You see the top hot, the hot always just. Actually, it's referred to the entertainment, but I think it's useless for a student to just always look at what the actors or actresses are do. It's just you cannot focus on your real life. Yeah.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
My name is Xin He, and I'm 18 years old. I'm a freshman. This university, I have just entered this university this summer.
So, what major in you now?
My major is computer science and technology.
Okay. So, do you remember what is the first ever social media that you used?
The first social media I ever used is QQ. When I was at 12 years old.
So small. Okay. So, do you think you are an active user?
I think I'm not very active. I use it 1 to 3 hours a day.
So, do you think by deleting social media, it will affect your daily life?
Yeah, social media these days are effective every person because we are modern people.
So, can you? So, do you think you can live without social media?
I really don't think I can live without social media because these days we depend on social media to communicate with our friends and even teachers.
Okay, so just now you have vote between WhatsApp and WeChat. So you choose WeChat, right?
Yeah.
Why you choose WeChat?
Because WeChat can fill friends, and so some friends can close to us, and some friends maybe can not close to us. So it's convenient for me, maybe.
So do you find it useful in your studies?
Social media?
WeChat.
WeChat, yeah. Yeah, I think WeChat is, sorry?
It's useful.
Oh yeah, it's useful for my study because there's some good article, critical article, and it's good for my
Your studies.
yes, my studies. Yeah.
So do you find any unique in WeChat?
Yeah, I think WeChat is the most unique one by the other social media.
So what part of function that you think it is unique?
Because of its fascinating, convenient maybe, and many of its unique function I can't tell it clearly.
Okay. So what impact do you think that WeChat actually wants to bring to the audience?
Because people need this. People need WeChat, and WeChat is more convenient for the people in work than study, and people using QQ or WhatsApp. The people is more as the people is elder. The people which use WeChat is elder and mature than the people used in QQ. And
So the last question, if you have a chance to delete social media, what social media will you choose?
I will choose WeChat.
Why?
Can you ask the question again?
If you have a chance to delete social media, any social media, so what social media will you choose?
I will choose QQ.
Why?
Because I think the function of QQ is inconvenient compared with the other, including Instagram or WhatsApp or WeChat.
So you will delete. You will choose to delete QQ. Okay. Okay. I think that's all for today. Thank you.